Hi, Demóclis Rocha here, and also here. Today I visited downtown Fortaleza. First, I visited this store in the center of the image. It's the old used bookstore Geraldo, Sebo do Geraldo as we know it here. This kind of architecture is slowly being replaced by modern buildings. I took this picture inside. I love books. Today I prefer reading on my Kindle or iPad, but I still love paper books. The sidewalks have been extended recently. I guess that's because the old sidewalks are filled, crowded with people selling stuff. This way the streets are narrower, so I prefer walking instead of driving here. Now, look at this. Have you ever seen such a number of entangled wires? These wires are for internet, telephone, and electricity, of course. What adjectives would you use to describe this image? Now we're getting to Praça do Ferreira, Ferreira's Square. Notice the white cars. They are taxis. I think mostly old people still use taxis. The younger generations prefer Uber or other apps for rides. Now look at this old man. He was singing in order to make some money. I don't know if he was selling CDs. Who still buys CDs? One thing that caught my attention here is that he was brave enough to sing in public. I wish I could say he is a great singer. All I can say though is that he is confident enough to believe that he can make money by singing in public, and I respect that. This clock tower is an important symbol in my city. A clock tower. That reminds me of all the workers that spend most of their days here. The average worker here works 8 hours a day and makes about 1,200 reais, or about $246 a month. A month. That's the minimum wage. Could you live with such a small payment monthly? This is probably one of the oldest movie theaters in Fortaleza. When I was a teenager, I watched the third movie of the Matrix trilogy here. If all that you see, your family, your job, your life, was a simulation, would you want to wake up and find out what the real world looks like? Another old building in downtown Fortaleza. I wish I knew more about history, but just like you, my friend, I spend too much time on the internet instead of reading history books. Well, I can tell you that this architecture was probably inspired by European style. We speak Portuguese in Brazil because old Europeans came here centuries ago, took most of our gold, forced their religion, and controlled the people who lived here before them. I wonder if the Europeans today would welcome us there. I hope so. I mean, aren't we all a mixture of all the people that came before us? What's a nationality? Isn't it just another system of control? Another matrix created to explore people that live in a certain area? What do you think?